everybody, it's Lisa again from the Wheaton Public Library. Today I'm going to attempt to show you another very basic DIY tutorial. Now that we are doing everything on our phones, computers, tablets, I'm going to attempt to make a DIY cell phone holder out of a toilet paper tube. So this one, I've decorated it a little bit already. I just used a page from a old Harry Potter book that could no longer be checked out. You could also use something like duct tape or washi tape or whatever you have lying around the house to make it more interesting. If you do have something like duct tape or washi tape, that actually might work better just to hold on to the integrity of the shape for a little bit longer. So what you'll need is your toilet paper roll, a pair of scissors, some thumbtacks, a pencil, and then to test it out, your cell phone. So you will start by getting the outline of your cell phone. So you'll figure out what area you want to cut out, and you will make sure there is enough space to actually fit the cell phone in. So you'll notice I did it to get the exact length that way. However, if you do just cut out that much, your cell phone will go down into the toilet paper roll, and for a lot of us now, that will cover up part of our screens. The last one I ended up cutting out a bit more to make sure that you could see the total screen. This might work better if you cut out the slat first and then move on from there, because it's always easier to cut out too little than too much. So after you've cut that out, I use scissors to cut it out. If you have something like an exacto knife, that might work better to get a cleaner cut. See, that's a little bit messy there. After you have cut out your spot for your cell phone with enough room to see the bottom of the screen, you will then need to put in the push pins, which is what will make it stand up. Clearly it will stand up very well if there's not a heavy cell phone in it. If you're putting a cell phone in it, however, you have to kind of figure out where is the best place for the push pins to make sure that it doesn't just roll over itself. You'll see if you look closely at it that there are a lot of little holes that I had for a lot of trial and error. You want to make sure that it's far enough back that it doesn't catch itself, because once it gets too much top weight as it's going, it's just going to fall straight over, because cell phones are kind of heavy. So that one seemed to be a pretty good spot, but you will want to try it before you get it just right. There. Sometimes you have to play around with it a little bit. Once you find a spot you like, something else that you can do is add some hot glue or any other kind of glue you have that will dry pretty well and stay there to keep the push pins there, but also to make sure they're less pointy so you are not risking making yourself bleed every time you use the cell phone holder. Right, and so there is my cell phone standing up in its DIY cell phone holder. You could see that it took a couple tries to get the push pins right, so you might try measuring out those a little bit better than I did ahead of time. And yeah, for a little bit better structural integrity, maybe trying duct tape or the washi tape, but it's a nice stopgap measure if you need something in a pinch for one of your many Zoom or Google Hangout or Skype or whatever type of call you're doing now. If you have any suggestions, any ideas for better DIY cell phone holders, you can leave them in the comments or email us or send a message to our Facebook page. Thanks. Bye.